Good evening, welcome. I'm Destiny of a Dragon Warrior. Destiny for short. And we have the weekly Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer race. Just Angel and I tonight. See how badly we get defeated by Angel. We were able to use checksums. With a little tweaking that Jeff did to the randomizer. Good evening, Wander Down. Let's see how it goes. And here's our countdown. We'll start as our sole party member, pick up Prince Charlock, Princess of Moonbrook, find 5 crests, the Eye of Malroth, defeat Hargon, beat Malroth, and return home. Good evening, Salty! Happy Thanksgiving week to all of our US friends here. Oh, fabulous! That's going to be really interesting. Wizard's Wand and 161 gold. Is the Wizard's Wand any good? It's decent, and we start with the Thunder Sword, which can be used in battle, possibly dealing some good damage. There is an Echoing Flute and a Jailer's Key at home. That is the Lake Cave, which means that is the Spring of Bravery. Is this the shrine we want? Of course not. Looking for Charlock Castle first. And there it is. Are there wings here to get out quickly? Yes, there are. Deal fight had me glad I hoarded all the items. It was intense, huh? You had to make use of all the resources available to you. Talk to the king, that initiates the first trigger to get Prince Charlock. Now we go to Lake Cave. Second trigger, talking to the old man in the back. Oh, and we die. Just crit on us. 100% hoping he didn't crit you twice in a row. The Dragonlord can crit in the remake? Wow. That sounds like a very volatile fight. First chest here. Armor of Gaia. Oh. Yeah, so that wipes you out. You'd either have to double heal more or hope that you don't get blasted for the remainder of your HP. Take a Magidrakey. See if any of this armor is worthwhile. That one is not. Yeah. Armor of Erdrick, okay. Especially early on here, mitigate some damage from encounters that we can't run from. That would have actually been a good fight to try the Thunder Sword on. Let's just get through here, get Charlock. Hopefully pick up a golden key in the Mirror of Ra quickly. Always feel better when we find those items early. Yeah, let's use the Thunder Sword. Let's fall asleep. Stop fainting! Okay, middle of the road damage. This guy is the second step. Getting Prince Charlock. Staff of Thunder. And better. And that can be used in battle as well, we'll see. Both sword and armor in Charlock. Oh no. That's a double whammy. Sword isn't that bad. Because you're not fighting stuff on the way down anyways. Armor is bad. Both sword and armor. Because then you play the odds that one of them is at the vanilla sword judges table location. Ugh. It's always hard to get through without armor from taking damage on the barrier tiles. Not having heal walking. That's a rough go. Five. He also has a thunder. Okay, we want to sell some of the junk. Actually, could have given the Wizard's Wand to Charlock. That would have been smart. But that's okay. We get a Jailer's Key. We can get the Echoing Flute from home. Okay, nothing interesting. First weapon shop. That's the only weapon and armor shop accessible on the first continent. Didn't see what spells Charlock knows in battle. Check that out. Sword of Destruction. Cursed Weapon. Oh, heal more. Let's actually use that. Hero. Gotta find out if the Staff of Thunder deals good damage in battle as well. Only knows revive. Try the Staff of Thunder. Okay, so it's about the same as the Thunder. Or level. It's two Sword of Destructions. I will heal to be safe. Adra!
The Metal Outlaw.
Good evening, bud. Just started Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer race, one-on-one against Angel FM. Miss. We don't have a golden key yet, we don't have the Mirror of Ra yet. Or any crests. Or the eye. We really don't have anything. Besides some solid weapons. hoping Canuck learns outside before we're done. There's the Eye of Malroth. There's the Eye of Malroth. Okay, first continent eye. Love to see it. That is the most difficult item to search for in the game because you can't use the echoing flute to locate it. It could be literally anywhere. I'm always excited to see an early eye. It is not. Last week, the Eye of Malroth was pretty late. I think it was in the lighthouse, which was one of the last locations that I cleared. The Eye of Malroth can be in any location except the Cave to Rome that takes you to the end boss. So sometimes it's very early and we get it right here on the first continent within the first 10 minutes of the seed. Other times it's much further along and it's in the open world area. Norm as in start not finding what you expect. There's usually at least something good in the beginning. Like, there's usually like one out of all these chests that we have to clear in these first two caves. There's usually at least either a good weapon, or you get in one of the 3 crests that are randomized, or you get the Eye of Malroth. We also picked up a Leaf of the World tree. That's always good to have on hand. Or you get a big gold chest and you get like 5,000 gold so you can buy a good weapon. There's usually something. More lottery tickets. We do not have a golden key, however. Swords of Destruction. Pretty powerful. I'm gonna hold on to one of these. That's correct, Salty. Yep, there's 5 crests we need to collect. The crest at the top of the lighthouse is always on the enemy. Oh, we can't get in here. Is always there in the lighthouse. And then the crest that we have to fight an enemy for in Osterfair is always there. So then the other 3 remaining crests, they're randomized for any search spot or chest in the game. I should, since we are just looking for crests and not eyes, we should toot this flute. There is a crest back here. We can't get to it yet without the golden key, but there is a crest in Maidenhall. Okay. And welcome in, Bella. Thank you for helping explain that as well. Bella, big fan of Dragon Warrior 2, very familiar with the game. Didn't expect a crest there. Okay, so this is the shrine out of here. To get to the second continent, where we're going to use this Mirror of Ra to break the curse on Princess Moonbrook. Happy to have you in, Bella. Hope you're having a good week. Let's see if we can find the town of Hamlin, which is where the princess is. Free her from her furry form. Not up there. We've got a Thunder Sword and Staff of Thunder. They each do about 40-50 damage to an enemy group, so pretty decent in the early game. It's not going to be terribly helpful as we get to the open world exploration and we encounter tougher enemies. But for now, it's wiping out these big cobras and magic ants and other nonsense. We do get the town of Hamlin. Who's got the mirror? You don't. Woof woof. Free her from her furry form. Toot that flute. There's a crest here in Hamlin as well. So the swamp search, there are 3 search spots in the game. Get some mysterious hats for some defense and preserve MP. There are 3 search spots, randomized. They exist on what we call Sparko tiles, Dragon Warrior 1 randomizer. We'll probably find the first one here shortly on Second Continent. There's one on Second Continent, which reflects the vanilla Mirror of Ra location. Right here. So this swamp tile is a search spot. It has a wizard's wand on it. So it's treated just like any other chest or search spot, where all of the items that could be there are all randomized. Sometimes it's something helpful, sometimes it's mostly garbage like what we just saw. Two levels for Moonbrook. 6, 5. Heal more and outside. You know, regulars use that. I'll clear this tower. At least get this first chest and then toot the flute. Let's do that. Oh, golden key. Perfect. You have return. Okay, so do we go back home right away? I think we do. So I guess the question I'm asking is, how do you know where the spot is? It's going to be a little island with a bridge and one swamp tile on it. Can take this item even though we know it's not a crest. Could be gold, could be a falcon sword or a water flying cross that we're gonna want. Oh. Give that to Charlock, please. Inventory management. And there's 3 of them in the game. One of them replaces the Mirror of Ra search. The second one replaces the Fire Crest search. And what's the third one replace? I'll have to think about that. Oh, for the treasures. That makes sense. There's our water crest. Oh, this you are right. Yeah, so the fire shrine spot is not replaced by a search spot. So it's the sea search. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the third search spot replaces, but there's 3 search spots in the DW2 randomizer. One of which is on the Second Continent here with Hamlin, and then the other one is we can cheat. The other 2 are on like the third open world part. Actually, this was probably slower because this shrine is actually far away from Hamlin, now that I think about it. I guess it's not too far. About as far away as the cave. Oh, maybe they replace... Maybe one of them replaces the... What do you call it? The Dew's Yarn. And the Dragon's Horn... towers that aren't in the randomizer. Aye! Oh boy. Both of those are single target. Let's go for it. Poisoned, don't care. Long as the hero stays alive. Knock is dead. No surprise there. Just crit, baby! Just crit! Just crit! We got it! So not only is that a ton of experience for Maidenhall and Moonbrook, sorry, Canuck, but we get our crest. Poor Canuck. We tried. I tried to heal him. We'll blame Moonbrook for casting the spell too slowly. Yeah, that's the answer. Unfortunately, we are here already at a House of Healing spot. We do have a Leaf of the World Tree that we found in a chest earlier, but add up. Weapon shop was no good. Stay at the inn and go forth. 22 minutes. Oh. No antidote. Blue poison on us. 22 minutes getting off of the Hamlin continent is pretty solid, especially with 2 crests in hand. So I like to route this way. We have the Golden Key. And then go to Fire Shrine and check that search spot. I know there's going to be a check here immediately, so I like to come here first. And it's just a little bit of gold. Next to another shrine. The Bronze Shrine. Now I start mapping, so Fire... Bronze Shrine are right next to each other. It sometimes feels like it. Oh wow, so we cannot progress from here. This is just an island all by itself. It feels like that sometimes, Salty, but not exactly. In terms of determining items on search spots, there's really no mechanism like that in the Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer. Ow. Oh, we will use that revive spell. In a roundabout way, the echoing flute is kind of like the current spells, since they tell us where crests are. Okay, nothing east of Helmet Shrine. Old Man Shrine is up here. nothing else. And nothing else. Wow. Okay, let's try Door Shrine. We've got Door Shrine, the Hamlin exit, and the go to the town of Baran as our 3 options to progress anyway. Interesting. Oh, come on, guy. Come on, guy. Move. You. Yeah, this is starting to smell like a boat seed. You're right, Bella. Now, it could also be that those 2 islands are the only islands in the game and we don't need a boat. We'll see if we have high enough attack power. We almost do. We dealt Sam at 7. Yes! Okay, 2 metal slimes. Not as good as Metal Babbles, but this is still a tasty fight. We can get 1 more. We can get another one. Nope, okay. But 5,000 experience, that's 1 Metal Babble. That's huge, and everyone's alive this time. Ha-ha! So we get all of the level ups. Heroes at level 15, Charlock at 13, and Moonbrook will probably end up around 13 as well. Or 10. She really lags in the leveling. Okay, Town of Welgarth. I guess we can check for Falcon Swords and Waterflying Cloth here. Shields of Strength and Waterflying Cloth. Cool, cool. Seems Destiny's inventory is too cluttered. Okay, so... Oh. Inventory management. Ah, 3. Give them all to Moonbrook because I've got some inventory to moving around. Okay, that can go away. Sell the Dragon's Potion quick. Just gotta hold out of that. Sword of Erdrick can go as well. Okay. Shield of you. Shield of Strength. Oh, did I bought Shields of Erdricks, not Shields of Strength. What a dummy. Ha ha. Was I completely hallucinating that there weren't Shields of Strength there? I must have seen Shield of Erdrick and just got excited. Oh. Don't try that at home. No. There is Shield of Strength that's right next to the Shield of Erdrick. Good thing they're both cheap. I tell you. Let's get out of here. I'm not even going to equip them. Listen to the good music for a second. Zahan. 2 search spots. I don't think we know... Well, we might know Stepguard with all of the levels we picked up from slimes. Jailer's Key is still totally not for sale in stores. Some shops do have a blank line in their item list, and that's the Jailer's Key, and it functions the same. So we picked up one of those at home. That we're gonna use to get this chest. Yeah, we will want to check those Shields of Strength. See exactly what kind of healing they provide. Uh-oh. Okay, so I want you to use Shield of Strength. Okay, it affects everyone. We're gonna try Infernos. We're gonna die. We're dead. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, Bella. Okay, so we can go through the Hamlin Shrine, or to Fire and to the town of Baran. I'm tempted to check out the Baran Shrine, actually. Because it's a little counterintuitive. Reach the town of Ron. Did I equip everyone with water flying cloth? Strength. Chainmail. Okay. What is near Baran? Tower. It is the Moon Fragment Tower. I'm not going to dive in unless it has a crest. And it has a crest. Here we go. This is the last crest that we had to find. We know the fourth one is in Osterfair and the last one is in the lighthouse. We don't know where those locations are, but we know they have crests. So going to Baran was the path to choose. See if that holds a competitive edge for us. We've also got good with getting the Bullwong down, getting the Metal Slime encounters, so we're doing pretty solid on experience at 35 minutes or so in. Okay, Infernos is about the same. Okay. gonna be the vanilla moon fragment chest. Hey, good evening, taters. Thanks for the good luck. Hey, there's our crest. We've got 3 crests. The other 2, we know what location they're in. We just need to find those locations. So, Iran took us down to Moon Fragment, and then Dead Ends. Hope you're having a good evening, taters. Exactly, Bella. Exactly. We've able to cut out quite a few searches. Yeah. Cave to Roan, Charlock, we don't need to worry about any of that. The mission is to find... We need 4 locations. We need Osterfair, we need the Lighthouse, we need the Charm of Rubus Shrine, and we need the Cave to Roan. Everything else is not relevant. If we find additional towns, Thun and Leonport, I will check those weapon shops because we don't have the Falcon Sword yet. But otherwise, like, if we find Sea Cave, Charlock, immediate exit, don't care. Immediate exit, don't care. There's Charlock. So that wraps up the Baran continent pretty quick. So that means everything else that we need to locate must be out of the Hamlin Shrine side. So, we do have return. Let's use return. That was Charlock, which we don't need. We're gonna transport, then we're gonna go out the Hamlin Shrine, which is here. This has got to be Rubus. No, Osterfair Shrine. Okay. This is one of the 2 remaining crest locations. It'll at least take us there. Don't need to check the chest in the back. Don't care. Hopefully this isn't a Bullwong. These guys can be a little problematic, but should be okay. Piece of cheese. There's our Moon Crest. Now we just need the Lighthouse. I'm gonna check this weapon shop for Falcon Swords. This is going to be Rubus, right? Okay, so Rubus is right outside. Osterfair. We need to see the Lighthouse and the Cave to Roan. Oh, I wanted that on the Hawkman. I was thinking about saving here, but it is very easily accessible. Because I think... Yeah, this doesn't connect. So we're gonna go back to Hamlin Shrine. I think keeping a save point where we're right next to this shrine is gonna work better. Like, we're gonna have to get back to Rubus anyways. And we don't know where the Cave to Roan is, and I might need multiple attempts in the Cave to Roan. And Lighthouse, for that matter. The thought did cross my mind, though, Bella. You were right on the same page as me. I think that having the save point by the shrine, though, is going to be more helpful. Oh, these guys have defeat. We don't want to mess with the Medusa Ball. This could be the Cave to Roan. Could also be Sea Cave, which we're not interested in. Or it could be Swamp Cave, which we're maybe not interested in, unless it takes us to the Lighthouse or the Cave to Roan. Hi! Metal Babbles! Get one? We got one. Very good. Yeah, and that's the give and take I was kind of trying to balance, is even though it's easy to get to Osterfair Shrine and to Rubus, you have to go through the shrine to Osterfair and walk all the way around the castle. But then if I ever want to transport off of there, like if I die climbing up the lighthouse... See, here's another search spot, Salty, where it's a mountains and bridge covering one square. This could be Tantagel. And there could be Falcon Swords here. There are not. Copper Sword is pretty powerful. Okay. Tagel. I guess there could be a Falcon Sword here. There's not. That was Swamp, which we might need to go through, but we haven't been up here yet. Up. Nope, there's Swamp North. Sea Cave, we don't care. That's gonna be Moonbrook. Looking for the Cave to Roan. And the Lighthouse. Oh, this is Door Shrine and Zahan and Welgarth. And it dead ends. Okay. Now what? Did we clear everything to the east? I don't think we did. I think we can go further east. Swamp south. Haven't been down here, I don't think. More nothing. There's Hamlin Shrine and the Osterfair Shrine. We haven't been north. Not been up here. My map is all kinds of messed up. Gotta rely on my memory. Be scary. Gonna be Thun? Or Leonport? Let's take the inn. Looks like the lighthouse is just north of us. I'm not gonna bother to get the boat just yet, because we don't know for sure if we need it for Cave Tyrone. Sell my Sword of Destruction for coppers. Thunder Sword that we don't need anymore. Erdrick that we don't need anymore. Flute we don't need anymore. Yeah, we're gonna get this copper sword. 163. Well, it's only 3 more, but we'll take every bit we can get when we're fighting Malroth, right? It's gonna be the lighthouse. And it looks like we might need the boat for the Cave Tyrone, which is what I was checking before we dive Lighthouse. Help, help! One 417. Ship. Okay. Let's just do the lighthouse, get it over with, get our last crest, and then go get the Charm of Rubus, get that over with, and then go sailing. Feels like we haven't seen the northwest part of the map. That might be where home continents are. Haven't seen Thun, so there still could be Falcon Swords. There also could be Falcon Swords in these chests that we're skipping, but I'm not gonna bother. Oh. Ow. I'm not going to check any additional chests. We're going straight to the top. There's going to be a spike encounter up there. Get the Star's Crest. Bella says, so bad at mapping. Lose so much time if I have to sail around. Yeah, me too. Whenever we get a sailing seed, like this one, I believe we've used that we have to go sailing. Unless I'm missing something. Then I usually go like the longest route that I possibly can to find the island of whatever we're looking for. That creature. Oh, there's no creature. Just a friendly gentleman showing me the way to the crest. If I couldn't find it myself. How kind. Totally not a trap. I have to say this was pretty cool back in the day. But now we do this every week, and it's like, come on, guy, try a new trick. That's my sign that I'm talking too much still. I'm like 90% better from being sick. Star's Crest. A lot of islands. There's an empty one. Huh. And another 2 empty islands. Okay, this is home. Yep. That's the Moon Fragment Tower. That's Baran. Is there anything in the northeast corner? This is the island with 2 shrines all by themselves. It is going to be in the northwest, isn't it? Feels like we haven't been to the northwest. What town is this? Baran. Okay. That's the Baran Island. Charlock was. What is this? Okay, this is the island with Old Man Shrine and Helmet Shrine. Now we are in the northwest corner. That's Helmet Shrine. Which is still part of this island. We need to go south from here. A weird map. Ooh. And we're dead. So let's... We haven't gotten the charm yet. Let's get the charm. So we need to go to the Hamlin Shrine, which takes us to the Osterfair Shrine, which takes us to Osterfair, which takes us to Charm of Rubus. So now what I will do, I'm gonna check these chests just in case there's a Falcon Sword. This will take me like 10 seconds. Light Sword. Got the Light Sword. Any good? Butterflying Cloth is better for the fight protection. And still have room. You need half of Thunder. No, not that either. That'll help. I really still don't feel good about saving. Because then we find the well, if we find the Cave to Rowan, it doesn't matter. Find the Cave to Rowan and we get through, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna save here. That'll bring the boat here. Then we can sail from here. Inventory space. We do now. Boat. This continent feels familiar. Oh. Oh. Bingo. No, because that's Swamp North. Oh, and Sea Cave. is Sea Cave, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I ever came up here. I don't remember coming up here. I think I went back right away. I don't remember coming up this way. Oh, yeah. Okay, yes I do, because... that's Door Shrine. Zahan. Okay. Does Cave Tyrone exist? I'm gonna go back in our boat. This should be a different landmass. Another island all by itself. That's what it feels like, neighbor. Oh, okay, we're back right by the lighthouse. We've got everything we need. We just cannot find the Cave Tyrone. There's a lot of little islands in this seed. Not sailed south. I've been here before. We've been here because we saw that search spot. We were talking about search spots. So let's get back into the boat. Scoop around and see if there's something in the southwest. A Babbles. Got one of them, 4,000. I'm gonna say this looks unfamiliar, but it's just an island all by itself. But that means we haven't sailed here. Sure. Is this it? No, this is Hamlet Continent. That's the other exit from the Hamlet way. Oh. Is this still part of Hamlin Continent or something else? Oh wow, there's So many land pieces in the middle here. What is this? I don't know how we got here, but we got here. Huh. Wow. Troll tide. Holy smokes. That was an adventure. Probably about 10 minutes, neighbor. We've had everything for probably about 10 minutes. Play defensive a bit. No Falcon Swords yet, but we do have pretty good attack power, and we've got good hit points. This has been tricky. The crests came very quickly as far as identifying where they were, and we got the Eye of Malroth in the lake cave at home, so we were getting items very fast. Took a little while to find the Charm of Rubus. We had to go through Osterfair's shrine to get to it, and then obviously took forever to find this cave, to Cave to Road, which takes us to the end castle. And there's atlases. I'm tempted to sacrifice and then use the Leaf of the World tree. And it doesn't work. Okay, so we're close to Hamlin. Is it faster to sail that way again? I have to go all the way on the outside. Oh man, so this is where saving... I think we're gonna get out of saving here in Osterfair. We're gonna go back home and save in Hamlin. The Hamlin continent was right by where Cave to Road was found. Yeah, I don't know how many Atlas encounters that is. 3 at least, it feels like. Okay, so this is the Hamlin Shrine. That's what I thought, Bella. I thought it was at least 3. Okay. Save here. Return so we get our boat. Then I think the Cave to Rona was just right over here. What town is this? It's Toon. Is there Falcon Swords? No. Okay, no Falcon Swords in any of the shops. Okay. Yeah. No Falcon Swords in this scene, unless they were in one of the many chests that we've abandoned. We've got Water Flying Cloths, we've got Shields of Strength, which seems to be at least heal more for everyone. Shoot, was that 3 or 2? I think that was 2. So we've got some decent healing with the Shield of Strength. Everyone has. Double Falcon Swords would be grand. Because both Charlock and Idenhall have some pretty good attack power already. I don't know where Charlock's ended up, but Idenhall's was in the 160. It's like... In the remake, the Falcon Sword kind of really sucks, huh? The original Dragon Warrior 2, it wasn't that great itself. Didn't have a whole lot of attack power, but the double attack made it okay. But then the thing is, it's so helpful with the glitch in Hargon's castle, so that we get double attack plus whatever the most powerful weapon ends up being. Okay, can we handle one Atlas? Moonbrook can. Okay. I think that's our 4th Atlas death. Wow. So we found Cave to Roan finally. We just can't get through it. Also didn't check if Moonbrook knows the spell of defense. Which we pretty much need to finish the game. There's some extreme scenarios where we don't need it, but it's extremely helpful. Not much help on those levels, but we're okay on stats. Certainly take more strength for Maidenhall and Charlock. Poison. Nice level for Moonbrook. We can run from this fight, because there was an extra enemy. We learned sleep. That might be our ticket out. We learned sleep. Good night, Atlas. We do know defense as well. Okay, none of them woke up, so we'll throw a defense. 1. Here we go! 5 more power, 6 more HP for the... That's good. Woo! Sleep is what we needed. Otherwise, we could not survive those fights that we can't run from. Alice is just hit way too hard. Attack bots have sacrifice. Oh. Oh. This is Dragon Warrior 2, baby. Wow. Attack bots have sacrifice. Yeah, I was almost out. So we got that encounter of an attack bot, an Atlas, and a Vampirus, right? I'm like, okay, we can fight this. Attack bots have sacrifice. I went the wrong way. There it is. Ha 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 ha. They cast sacrifice, screen went red, boom, boom, boom. All 3 down. Level from Moonbrook. 1 HP. So this is now where we started to see some Atlases. And attack bot. Orc Kings are fine. We can deal with that. With 200 experience that we don't really need. We just want to see snow. We want to see the other side of Roan Cave. We're almost there. We're out. Okay. Can handle this guy. Need the shrine now. There it is. Castle, shrine. We made it. Save. 175 attack power. Okay, so that is a little bit more defense. Hit sword's no good. Close hiding's no good. Okay, so water flank. Equipped with the club. Minuscule. Okay. We've got a plan for the glitch. Armor gives a little bit of a boost. Ink coat gives a little bit of a boost. Got the charm. You've got the charm and the eye. So, gonna hope to run from all sets of the mini-bosses. We'll see if the game cooperates. You've got a shot against Malroth with these stats, for sure. If we get cooperative Hargon and Malroth here, should be fine. But that's a fair bit of RNG unto itself. Yeah, getting Mace Masters isn't ideal in the way. Just don't want any attack bots. Does have revive, spell he started with. Okay, so first mini boss encounter that is here. Okay. Go to sleep. Of course they dodge too. Okay. So we just need the princess to stay alive. Princess can stay alive and cast sleep. Should be okay. Problem with that first fight is they annihilated the princess before she could put him to sleep. So here we go again. Yeah, Bella, you're right. Atlases are the final boss, for sure. I bet we'll get through Malroth in a breeze once we actually get there. Be nice to not have the 4 green dragons pop up on us as well. go to sleep. Charlock, it's on you, buddy. They're asleep, so I'm gonna cast defense. Still asleep, so I'm gonna cast defense. One woke up, so now we're gonna cast sleep. One down. Okay, he went back to sleep, woke back up. Come on. I can only assume and hope that Angel is having the same problems that I am. Okay, so I think it took, what, 3 or 4 attempts to get through Roan Cave. Now this is our 3rd attempt in Hargon's Castle. The good thing is, once we defeat the Atlases, as long as we don't save and reset, why would we do that at this point? They're done forever. We don't need to fight them again. So even if we defeat the Atlases and then die to a future mini-boss or to Hargon or Malroth, the Atlases are still gone. Why don't we parry on the first turn? Moonbrook still dies. Okay. Yeah, Bella, and that's after, like, searching 10 minutes for Roan. Number 4. That's how it goes sometimes. Oh. See, I'm not sure if a level would help us. I guess the one way that it could help is if Moonbrook gets more HP. That is the one vulnerability. But the thing is, with the way that the Atlases attack, even if Moonbrook gets, let's say, 10 more HP, she's still gonna die if they focus fire on. So I think we need to keep gambling with our sleep luck. And no matter, even if we get through, as long as anyone survives, because we have a Leaf of the World tree and Charlock knows Revive, we just need to take out the Atlases. It doesn't matter who or what combination of party members die in the process, because we can revive everyone and keep on going. I'm going to try that parry. Okay, that did work because they did not attack Moonbrook. One woke up. Charlock's dead. Let's heal this time around. Still asleep. Let's throw a defense. One down. think we've got this. We got it. No running out of NP. Did we already use the leaf? Nope. Cannot had it. Okay. So the atlases are gone, never to return. Well, we have a lot of MP to spare, and we have mysterious hats equipped, which reduces our MP consumption. Okay, this fight, in theory, we can run from because there's additional enemies past mini-boss, the Bazuzu. And we do. There's always a double encounter on the Bazuzu and the Charlock. Okay. Beautiful. Alright. Let's see if we can finish the game. This is gonna go better than the Atlas fights. Okay, Moonbrook's dead. That's not good. Okay, we got the Saber Tigers down. Heal, please. Cannot woke up. We gotta heal. We gotta heal. Somehow survived all of that. Did not survive that. Okay, Canuck. All on you, buddy. And we're dead. But we don't have to fight Atlases again. Don't have to fight Atlases again. We lost our Leaf of the World Tree, but we should be okay. So, very heavy sleep breath, and those Saber Tiger deal a lot of damage. So... how do we deal with that? I think we forego the stop spell from Canuck. Oh! Well, we're gonna get some levels, I guess, right? Not what we planned on. 3 power, 2 HP, 15 HP for Canuck helps. 2 more HP for the princess. Okay. Little bit of help. Little bit of help. Okay. 4 more HP. Take every little bit we can get, I suppose. Okay, another level for Moonbrook. Ugh. Only 1 more HP. Now she's at 99. She's gotten 2 levels and she's only gone from 96 to 99 HP. We'll see if that makes a difference, though. It's tempting, you know. Why don't we just take the Bazuzus and the Zarlocks here? Those Saberlines kind of suck, too. Ooh, 5 power. 5 power helps. Okay. Here we get our healing off. Canuck dies, that's a problem. Hero dies, that's a problem. Zarlocks, you can wake up and kill us at any time. Thank you. Alright. So... Whoops. Should be correctly equal. Minuscule difference, but take everything I can get. Oops. Okay, hoping for no encounters. I'm just gonna try to run from the Zarlocks this time. I don't think we need to mess around for more experience or anything. These guys won't take just cause. Been like 40 minutes on the end game. You include Rowan as part of that. Otherwise, the seed went so fast in the beginning. We got the early crests. early Eye of Malroth, things were cruising. And then the randomizer just threw us for a loop here at the end. Atlases are defeated. Zuzu's defeated. You got that right. Rando gonna rando. Not entirely ideal, but we can deal with that. That's less ideal. Okay, Moonbrook does have step guard. Yeah, in hindsight, that's something to consider, but there's also a very real possibility that there are no Falcon Swords, and that just would have been more time spent without gaining any from it. Let's try Explode it. That'll at least take out the Saber Tigers. Ooh, we got a crit, buddy. Heal all. Our Exploded did land. Second Exploded landed. He likes to heal all, though. You've got to heal here. Close. Heal all. We really need the princess to stay alive, and she does. Okay, okay. This is gonna be ugly, but we've got a shot. There were Falcon Swords in a shop? Did I miss it? In Tantagel, really? Oh no! One defense landed. Two defense land. Dodging. Keep losing that in the inventory. 3 defense landed. I want a 4th to land just because this is going to be tight. Painted, cool. She's dead. We're dead. Well, that's quite the blunder, isn't it there, Xylador? That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I must have looked too quickly. I know I checked the shop in Tantagel. Hey, Dweem, this has been brutal. It's been brutal. I mean, I guess the first half of the seed, like the first half hour, 45 minutes, went great, actually. Since then, it's been very Dragon Warrior 2. Hope your race went well earlier. Oh, 3 Charlock dives? That's all? I'm up to, I don't know how many Charlock Castle dives here. Charlock got another level, 3 more HP. Okay. One missed menu and 1 death 2 steps before DL2. Oh no! Alti says, fact like a week ago, everyone was reminding you about the time you discarded them in the previous run. I do. I am allergic to winning. Oh, this has been unfortunate. It's gonna be like 1 HP survival for Charlock is all he needs. But see, that's part of what's the problem with this seed is like something like that. Yeah, something like this having a falcon sword doesn't solve this problem. Having a falcon sword doesn't solve that problem. Dragon Castle attempt number 26 incoming. Do our last step guard. Let's do this again. $182 takes. Princess Moonbrook is gonna be the Shelley Duvall of Dragon Warrior. Give me the Falcon Sword, Moonbrook. Okay, let's try this Zarlox again. Like, I don't know if I should run or not. I think I've got to try to run. It's my best bet. Now that's okay because I can revive her. If anyone dies besides Charlock, we're okay. Charlock dies here, that's the problem. Let's run. 3 out of 4 failed run attempts. Okay. Revive Moonbrook again. Oh. Oh. Well, we're going into this Hargon and Malroth fight now from the best position that we've been in. We've got the most leveled up, everyone is alive, we have the most knowledge. Okay, spell is blocked. Should be good from here. Speaking of... Oh, Moonbrook died. We still should be okay. Spell is blocked. Okay. So Moonbrook gets to get revived for the 3rd time on this attempt. Speaking of Kubrick, telling someone, paper in college. Ah, not you. Fake moon landing conspiracy with Kubrick. Came down, it wouldn't happen because he wouldn't waste money on the retakes. I like that, Salty. Alright, folks. This is it. One defense lands. Two defense lands. Three defense lands. We should be good. Let's heal now. We'll be good. There he goes. Just like that. Turn, we walk right there. Okay, Baron Shrine comes out by Fire Shrine. A quick way home here. And we'll see how long it takes. Or how long we finished after Angel. Wings don't take you back home in Dragon Warrior 2. Wings would only take you back to the place that you saved, so it'll take you back to the Roan Shrine, but you always have to walk manually back home. One hour, 52 minutes, 37 seconds. Angel finished 1 hour, 27 minutes. So what is that? 25 minutes ago. So like on my very early on with my Charlock Castle attempts, I think I made it through the Roan Cave by hour 27. But then I was dying to Atlases. My comment in the race room is, Destiny of a Dragon Warrior has set a new personal best for most party wipes in Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer. Because it'll say that in race time if you do if you get like a personal best for a time in a game. Oh. Thanks for the GG's, Bella. Yeah, this was a tough one. It was like, the first half hour or so, first half hour, 45 minutes, went really well. We got everything early, there was a golden key early, we had decent weapons with the Thunder Sword and the Staff of Thunder. Could have had access to Falcon Swords apparently if I was paying attention. Still, I'm gonna go back and look at myself in Tantagel. Well, we're gonna raid over to Angel, who is 13 minutes into a Z1M1 race. Yeah, that's for sure. Looks like we're at an ad break. I'll let the ad finish, and then we'll send off a raid over to Angel FM. He can laugh at me for my failures. And we'll see how Angel's doing in Z1M1 race. Actually, I'm not sure what Z1M1 is. Z1 is Zelda 1. We will find out shortly. Let's get that raid going over to Angel FM. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I do intend to play the non-standard Dragon Warrior Randomizer race tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. Metroid. Okay, that's what I would have guessed, Xylador, but I wasn't sure. Well, that'll be interesting. Let's go check that out. Give Angel some GGs for yet another first place finish in the Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer race tonight. And hopefully see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, for the Americans. If I don't see you, Thanksgiving on Thursday. Good Turkey Day, and have a good night.